Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is January favorites. Makeup, some hair, some fashion. Okay, let's first start with the makeup. The Chanel, quad from the spring collection, 747 Mediterranean. I did like a blog post with it. I did some reels on Instagram with it. It's beautiful. The color, the textures, it's like the perfect neutral quad. All the colors work well together. It is limited edition, so I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I will link it. If you can get your hands on it, it's such a good quad. I'm always hit or miss, like I've said, with Chanel makeup. Sometimes it just doesn't like get me, I don't know. You know what it is? And it works for them, but it's just same stuff, different day. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of stick with what works, change up the colors, change up the packaging maybe. And they've definitely launched some new things that like #1, like Rouge #1 or something, that line. It's like skincare, and then there's some like cheek balms and like a foundation. But in my mind, it's just very similar stuff. Which I feel like I have like one thing, I have them all, but you can say that about a lot of brands. But I do think a lot of brands now are more innovative, and Chanel is just kind of sticking with what they know. Great. But that palette is fantastic. Okay, some more makeup. I am really loving Say Beauty. The products I love the most are the liquid highlighter, the liquid dewy gel in Star Glow. Really beautiful on the cheeks. Some of you said you used it all over. I've just kept it on my cheeks. I really love that. I do love this rosy gold dew balm. It's a little bit of a different texture. It's a thicker texture. I also did a reel showing like all my favorite cream or liquid highlighters. So definitely head over to my Instagram. I've done a ton of reels recently. Obviously, Instagram is like prioritizing reels, but I try to make them fun and like informative or things that are useful. And then sometimes it's just like one of me making my bed. That's what, or making coffee. You know, whatever, changing it up. So this is really, really nice. I love it. I do use it kind of like little bit as a blush, little bit as a highlighter. I love the color. I do really enjoy the cream bronzer. It does not trump my Tarte. So Tarte is still #1. That formula, that color, that texture, it is perfection. This is really nice. I will say it is much more pigmented, so I have to be really light-handed with this or else it will be very dark. This is light bronze. I do like the color of the Tarte one better, which is Seashells. That one is more must-speed, but I still really like that. Jones Road, I have been loving the blush stick, which I've shared before. It's a blush and cheek stick. Actually, I did a reel with this hot pink color, which looks terrifying, I'm sure, but it goes on just like a nice little flush to the cheeks. Gorgeous. I will definitely be buying some more Jones Road products this year because I am really loving her stuff. And then the cream eyeshadow. I have Topaz and Linen. They're called like Just a Sec, I think, eyeshadows. But I definitely will be trying out more from the line. I still haven't tried her Miracle Balm. It is slowly sitting on my counter and I haven't. Yeah, after this video, I'm going to take it out and test it because I know a lot of you have been asking me over and over again to share it, and I haven't tested it yet. It's a very kind of unique product, but we shall see. Making sure I have no lipstick on my teeth because I threw on my lipstick right before I came on, which is the Armani Lip Power. This isn't a favorite, but I really do like this formula. It's, you know, Armani, their lipsticks are more like makeup lipsticks. But this is actually really, really hydrating and nice and comfortable. So I love it. This is shade number 103. All right. Hair-wise, I repurchased the Olaplex 3, which I've used for a long time. stopped, and then came back to. Love this. I did a reel also and a blog post about how I use my favorite Olaplex products. So number 3 is kind of like my tried and true. Someone asked like, what should they start with? I like number 3. I only use it once a month though. And then the moisture mask, I love. This once every 2 weeks. I only wash my hair Wednesdays and Sundays. So that's why it's like, oh my gosh, once every 2 weeks, but I'm only washing my hair in 2 weeks 4 times. Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday. And then this past year, I said I don't use a lot of product in my hair. I don't like a lot of product in my hair. My scalp is very oily. Things can really weigh my hair down very quickly. But I've been trying out different hair oils when my hair is damp to kind of prevent heat damage as I am blow drying it. So the bonding oil is lovely. Now people said it's very heavy, and it is. So when I mean I use a drop, sometimes I'm like dot, that's it from my whole hair. I just use from here down and just kind of put it on when it's damp and then blow dry my hair. But I have just been loving the way it makes my ends look. All right, I did bring these because I'm going to do, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll do a blog post or something on Instagram stories. But I've been testing out some foundations. So I've been testing out the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. And then also the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. This has gotten a ton of buzz, the Nars. It's like all over TikTok and all that sort of thing. I have it on today. It's nice. It really is. It's very makeup-y. Hold on, I've got to change the battery in my camera. So let me change that and I'll be right back. Here I am, I'm back. Battery is changed. Okay. The Nars Light Reflecting Foundation, I just wanted to mention it in my favorites video because I plan to be reviewing these in more depth. It's interesting. It's really beautiful. It gives like a very kind of airbrushed finish. It covers really well. It is very makeup-y, I will say. Like I can see it on my skin, which doesn't necessarily bother me. Same with the Charlotte Tilbury. Though it is very lightweight, this is a lot more lightweight in coverage than this. This gives like medium coverage, really helps to like minimize imperfections, kind of, you know, blurs imperfections. But they're both very makeup-y. And I know it's like, well, it's a foundation, but I have some foundations, like I'm thinking of my Tarte Found Sealer, that is literally undetectable on my skin. It looks so natural. Though gives really decent coverage. My Fenty Beauty Skin Tint, I cannot see it on my skin and gives really good coverage. So, I don't know, I also think it's your skin and your skin type. So it's like some people have tried both of those and they're like, Mary, they're awful on me. So it's really, I don't know, it's really hard. It's really subjective. But I will be testing these further and giving you my thoughts. I think both of them are not that great if you have oily-ish skin, very oily T-zones or very oily skin. Just this is quite light reflective and dewy. And this is a little bit more natural, fresh to the skin. My skin has gotten a lot more dry, so they don't, they work a little bit, they work fine for me, but I will keep you posted. I also bought the Tarte Cloud Cover. Y'all know how I feel about Tarte. Foundations, makeup. Tarte is, it's just, I know it's like a very like influencer brand and everyone pushes them and that sort of thing, but I gotta be honest, from like a person that, I mean, I purchase all of my stuff from them. I don't have a discount code or anything. It'd be great if I did, but I don't. I just love their stuff. Everything I buy from them, I'm like, man, this is so good. It is worth all the buzz and the hype, but let me tell you, it is fantastic stuff. All right. Those are my faves. I have to mention this like random favorite. I've shared before, I love Liquid IV and I still drink that, but my girlfriend actually introduced me to this. It's called Element. So Liquid IV is just helps with like hydration and whatnot. She mentioned this because I don't go into this too much, but I struggle with low blood pressure. I've had it since I was like a teenager. Like it's just always, my blood pressure is like low. Obviously I function and I'm fine. Even when I was pregnant, it stayed pretty low. And as I've gotten older, there are times of the month around ovulation and my period where my blood pressure will really be low and it can be debilitating. Like exhaustion, fatigue. I mean, all my blood work, everything's fine. So a big thing for low blood pressure is salt. And I don't have a huge high sodium diet, but these are like packets you drop in your water, all different flavors, and the main ingredient first is salt. And you may be like, oh, so how do you drink that? It's an acquired taste, but I was shocked. First time I drank it, I thought I was gonna be like, ooh, but I really liked it, if you like salty things. Anyway, it has like 1,000 milligrams of sodium. It's called Element. They have all different flavors. I love it. Bought myself a box, a little like variety box, and I have just been really enjoying it. On the days that, like I said, my blood pressure feels like extra low, I take one, but I just enjoy it like every day anyway. It just makes my water taste good. And to be honest, like I said, I don't have a high sodium diet, so I could use the extra boost of salt, and it has like potassium, magnesium, all that good stuff. Just thought I would mention it. Okay, let's get on to some other favorites, fashion favorites. Okay, first I'm loving the split hem trend. Like the split hem pants, leggings, all that sort of thing. I grabbed these from Mango. They were $40. They're technically leggings, but they can be dressed up or down. I love them. The fit is so good. I love the little slit detail. And I did a reel and I styled them 5 different ways. I'm talking like from sneakers to heels. I mean, I did the whole gamut. Dress it up, dress it down. I really am loving them. And also, if you don't want to spend a ton on the trend, they're only 40 bucks. There's a ton that are like a lot more expensive, and also those are not too long. I'm only 5'4". I have extremely short legs, very short legs. I'm talking like a 26-inch inseam goes to my ankle. I know it doesn't look like that because I dress in high-waisted stuff, which gives me the impression or the look of being taller, but I have very short legs. So those are not too long, which I like. Okay, this puffer from Amazon. First of all, this color, hello, rose gold. I am here for it. It is around like $60. I just love the color. I've worn it a ton. If you follow me on Instagram, you see me wearing it a bunch. Much more casual, but because of the shine, I have worn it dressed up with heels and jeans. Cute because it cinches at the waist. And I love the color. It does not, my number one puffer this winter has been my other Amazon puffer that I've talked about, like the Amazon puffer, the one that like went viral or whatever. It is as good as everyone says. It is very warm. Someone asked me, messaged me like, is it that warm? And I was like, listen, I lived in New York for 15 years, New York City. There were some winters that it was 8 degrees for days. I mean, it gets cold in New York. So I know when a coat is warm, and that other puffer, this one is nice. The metallic one is a nice warm, but that other one is warm. Okay. And then all this stuff, it's like 2 things from Amazon. I've like really been loving a ton of Amazon stuff lately. I bought this lounge set. It's just like black joggers and a hoodie. I don't think it's the Drop. I think it's their Amazon Essentials. Or no, it is the Drop. So nice. Comes in a bunch of colors, but I like it because it is a matching set. It's comfy for at home, but like you can throw on shoes, a jacket, and head out for lunch, school drop off, run errands. Like there's some loungewear outfits that I have that they're loungewear for home. They're just not appropriate for going out, but I like having both because literally I will drop Miles off at school, come home, get ready for the day, and put on one of these things, and then I have to go back and pick them up and then sometimes run out and do other things. The material's like really stretchy and lovely. The material's fantastic. I got it just in all black, but I love the fit. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I mean, I've shared a bunch of stuff. You can follow me on Instagram, you know, and on my blog. But yeah, so those are all my favorites. I am sweating right now. I had to literally turn the heat down. I love this Fair Isle sweater, but it is hot. Like right now, sun is coming in, or heat is on, and the sweater is lovely, and it's so warm, but not great for when you're inside. Ooh. Anyway, okay, I will wrap everything up. I've talked enough. I will link everything down below. Also, always check down below in the description box because that's where I link like discount codes that I have. Sometimes different ones pop up here and there. They're monthly. Sometimes some are ongoing. So always check there. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.